Somewhere in your mind there is a version of you that already has what you want, already lives the way you want to live, already is who you are trying to become. That version is not a fantasy. It is a blueprint. Your dream self is way closer than you think. But most people never close that distance, not because they lack ability, because they never learn how to use their future self as a guide. Most people live almost entirely in the present moment, reacting to how they feel right now, choosing what is comfortable right now, becoming whoever right now allows them to be. When you feel unmotivated, you scroll instead of create. When things feel hard, you delay instead of decide. When you feel tired, you rest instead of work. And there's nothing wrong with rest or with being human. The problem is when present comfort consistently overrides future growth, and you wake up a year later exactly where you were. The version of you 5 years from now is being built by the decisions you make today. Whether you are conscious of that or not, the question is who is making those decisions: your present self, driven by comfort, or your future self, guided by vision? The future self principle is simple. Before you make a decision, ask yourself one question. What would the person I am aiming to become do right now? Not the tired version of you. Not the version that just had a hard day. The future version. The one who has already built what you are building. That version already exists in potential. And every decision you make either moves you closer to them or further away. When you start making decisions from that identity instead of your current feelings, everything changes. The future self stops being a wish. It becomes a direction. Here's how to make your future self real, and let them guide every decision you make today. Step 1. Define who your future self is and how they behave. Not what you want to have or achieve. Who you must become. Write it down. Be specific. The future self who wakes up early. Who finishes what they start. Who invests before they spend. Who moves their body every day. What you can name, you can become. What remains undefined stays a wish. Step 2. Consult your future self before decisions. Build the habit of pausing before automatic choices and asking, does this move me toward who I am becoming or away from them? It does not need to be a long pause, just a single breath. One honest question. Am I choosing from my present comfort or my future identity? Every small choice is a vote. Cast enough votes in the same direction to eventually make the identity undeniable. Step 3. Write a letter from your future self to who you are today. Write as the person you are becoming 5 years from now. What do they want you to know today? What would they tell you to stop worrying about? What would they urge you to start? This exercise builds a bridge between who you are and who you are becoming. And once that bridge exists, success becomes inevitable. The future self is not someone you become one day. They are someone you choose to be, starting with the next decision you make. Define who you are becoming. Consult that person before every choice. Write them a letter and let them guide you back on track when you lose the path. The distance between you and that version of yourself are the right decisions daily. Start making them as that person today.